going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best methods to train every single attribute in Ryujin the fastest way possible. Now, we're going to start off with strength because I feel like that's just a good place to start. So number one is punching bags. You can use punching bags to train your strength and it will gradually go up. You can also use one-handed push-ups, as you can see here, along with the handstand push-up. Now the handstand push-up is honestly the best one. Also, you're going to want to buy these, I believe these are both 30 kg or 50 kg, one of those things. You want to buy these from the Lazy Proteins that I actually shown in my previous other videos if you guys need. Now another method to actually gaining strength is actually fighting other players. Now I know right now a lot of people aren't fighting because they are, grinding their stats out, waiting to, do boss raids and gang wars and things of that nature. But, if you have a friend, if you want to tell them to be AFK, you hit them and you just keep fighting or things of that nature. But honestly, I would prefer you guys do the handstand push-ups. Now, another method, obviously, let's come over here. This also trains strength, so this is also a good method. Obviously, this one does cost money. The other ones that I gave you are free of charge. Or the handstand push-ups, one-arm push-ups, and the regular push-ups. Now we're going to go a little bit into durability. Now, you can either get hit by other players, obviously. You can also do durability training. So another way of durability training is down here. As you can see what he's doing right now. You just get on here and you can do the durability training. Make sure to have this. You're going to need this for the video. So you can get on here. You can also do sit-ups. Sit-ups is another form of doing durability training, but this is free and then this is not. Just keeping that in mind. Now, for every point of durability adds about 6 HP on top of your base health. So 100 durability would equal 700 HP. So 200 would equal 1,300 HP. So higher durability also reduces fatigue again. So remember that the higher durability, the less common you'll be fatigued and can't work out. Just to give you guys an idea on how much HP you'll get each durability point. Now, stamina is probably one of the most important things that you guys will need to train in this game. Now, do I have it on me? I don't have the jump rope on. What I do. You're going to need the jump rope. Excuse me. You're going to need the jump rope for this. This is probably the best method to training stamina. You can also run. Okay, now look. You're going to use the jump rope, get to the 100,000 streak mark, then come over here and do pull-ups. This also trains your stamina. Now, in my opinion, those are probably the best methods for stamina. I wouldn't really do anything else. Now, the agility workouts do scale with stamina to an extent, but it's more highly agility based. So what I'm telling you to do is either buy the jump rope, do pull-ups, and make sure you have a breathing mask while doing every stamina task. So when you have the jump rope, make sure you have this on. You're going to need this. Trust me, it's going to help. And you can also do roadworks for stamina as well. Another method of gaining stamina is to drain your stamina. So use your stamina as much as possible. So meaning jumping around, dashing, working out, whatever it might be, running around like this, everything can train your stamina. So it is really realistic based. So I do like that. Now agility, you're gonna want to come over here. Make sure to click here. Do training routines, and you can do training routes, and you can do either one of these, or you can come over here to the treadmills and you can do it just like this. Come on here and you do the treadmill. These are two really good ways to train agility. You don't have to max out your agility that much. It only needs to be to 4,500, and make sure your stamina is around from 10,000 to 15,000. You can even bump it up to 25,000 if you want, because stamina is highly important, because you're going to need stamina for anything else that you do inside of this game. So you know, you definitely need more than 600 agility at least starting off. And then later on down the road, make sure you get to around 4,500 to be exact. Now, battle sense, I'm not going to lie, I haven't fully, dived too deep into battle sense. But, like things like the blindfold and fighting other players and shadow boxing actually helps you with battle sense. So, it's fighting reflexes, it's a chance, it reaches it's the perfect block window. So basically, the better you are at perfect blocking and the more you do that, the more you'll train your battle sense. And if you keep doing shadow boxing, you can also do the pattern recognition that also trains battle sense. It's not in here. Let me see. Yeah, it's the pattern training. Because I know a lot of people don't really know about this kind of thing. So it's probably a lot harder to do. When I put on the auto macro for it, it does it, but it doesn't really mess up. It messes up. So it's going to be harder for you guys, but trust me, just let it do its thing, and over time, it's going to do it, progressively for you. Now, obviously, all of these things indirectly help you train, certain muscle groups. So like squats will help you train your lower muscles, and then push-ups help you train your upper muscles. So don't forget that when your hunger goes down, your muscles also go down. So don't forget that, because I've done that sometimes where I'm still working out and my muscles will go down and I can't do certain workouts. So make sure you guys are also watching your muscles. So you can do row works for muscles, you can do jumping jacks, you can do squats for lower muscles. And for there's also muscle memory. If a muscle drops below the highest amount you've previously achieved, its gain is increased by 50% until you regain the previous level. So that's really good. So you're gonna get back to where you were at pretty quickly, but just make sure you guys get a lot of food and you eat, and you get the workout drinks and everything from Lazy Proteins and the Lord A burger, I'm pretty sure. And we can also get into fat, because fat actually doesn't matter, because it's not actually like automatically bad, because fat can provide up to plus 35 health and plus 40% attack damage depending on how much fat you actually have. But there are also serious trade-offs. You can have slower attacks, shorter dashes, and reduced muscle gain at higher fat levels. So that's, be careful with how fat you want to be. I recommend being leaner, but if you do want to run a fat build, just, obviously train accordingly, and you can be really, really strong if you do it properly. Now, so training, running, and using skills build fatigue. Once fatigue reaches 90%, you normally can't continue training, So higher stamina and durability reduces fatigue automatically. So if you want to make sure your fatigue doesn't go up as fast, make sure you're training stamina and durability, because that, they kind of, indirectly intertwine with fatigue, because obviously fatigue is correlated with your stamina. So training stamina will help you. Now, if you want to get rid of your fatigue, make sure to go to the hospital. You can go to the lo-fi massage, and also being offline. Just leaving the game will help you lose the fatigue that you once previously had if you, you can't get there or you don't feel like it. But yes, so I think we went over literally everything. So that is the best way to train every attribute and every stat inside of the game. If this video actually helped you guys, let me know down in the description. But I love y'all, man, and I'm out.